Treatment Court's a program that we've been operating now for about 9 years here in Lewis and Clark County. It's a alternative program to putting people into prison. We work with people to overcome their drug addictions and their criminal behaviors so that they can become positive members of our community. It's an 18-month program. It is a hard program. We are expecting people to change long-term behaviors. Even though some of our participants are only in their early 20s, they maybe have been using drugs, hardcore drugs, for about 10 years or 12 years. There's a woman named Carolyn who came into our program having collected 3 different felony charges for meth, either meth distribution or meth use. It wasn't smooth sailing. It's never smooth sailing because, again, we're asking people to change behaviors and long-time patterns, but she did graduate. And then she completed her degree at Carroll College. And Carolyn is now going to be running her own sober living house. She's going to be the executive director of this new program to deal with people like her. So that's paying it forward.
Holly has a great story. She came into our program. She had lost custody of all 4 of her children. We had to send her to an outside facility for 3 months, and she came back and she did the program in 18 months after that. She's a general manager of a fast food restaurant here in town. She has purchased a new car. She has actually bought her house. She's gotten married, and she's gotten her children back. We have people like her and people like Marissa that the judge at one point has put him in jail, but yet he did their wedding ceremonies. So it's pretty awesome to be able to be there from one extreme of their lives to the other. We had to send Kayla to a boot camp, which is pretty harsh at Department of Corrections. And it's hardcore, it's boot camp. And she did that and she came back to our program. So since then, she had a baby, she's getting married, and she has a great job.
Another one that pops into my mind is a guy named Joe Wohlers. Joe was involved in a shooting where he was a victim of a shooting. As a result of that, he kind of went off the tracks and got involved in crime and drug use. He was on the way to death, to dying because of his drug use. And he got into this program, took advantage of it. He had a 4.0 grade point average out of Helena College. He got offered a scholarship to go to Carroll College on a pre-med program. He said, I can't believe it, I'm a felon, but maybe I'm going to become a doctor.
When Courtney first came to my office, she didn't have a job. She virtually had nothing but charges and had to come to treatment court. I said, you're gonna have to work. We need to find out what are your goals, what would you like to do, what are you interested in? She sat there and she said, nothing. I'm not gonna work. I don't wanna work. It's so funny to think that she said that to the first day, and it was really like pulling teeth for her to stand up and talk to the judge every week. And now she has a great job. She bought a home, and she also has her daughter back, and she is very shy to speak. And she came in today and talked about the importance of working your program and the opportunity that this program has given her, and everyone needs to take advantage of it because there's a lot of people out there who love to be in this program. Dawn came into our program and she was a disaster. We did not want to take her. We kept denying her because she wouldn't show up. So she said, please, I'm ready to do this. Now, to this day, she has not only been graduated for a year, she has a great job. She's promoted to a manager position. She has a brand new Jeep. Her son has come back into her life and had her first grandchild. And she is begging to do service work in the jails. She just wants to continue this on and help other people. We don't have money to do incentives or do outings for the participants. Outings is a huge factor. We need to change their old ways to have them find new ideas and hobbies that they love. So with the Narrate funds this last year, we were able to do monthly family fun outings, indoor rock climbing, bowling. We did kickball at the local baseball field. Don't think that these participants are willing to do this. It's not normal for them. So they are upset that the judges let us not go to court on one day and go bowling, which you would think would be fun, but it's not fun to them because we're pushing them out in something that they're not used to doing. And so at the end of these outings, it's amazing how many participants are like, that was so much fun, Layla, that was amazing. Sometimes we take people off of parole, out of prison. They don't have a driver's license. They don't have any money. They have nothing. So we help with the fees because even though it's a $10 fee, that's $10 they don't have. Gift cards are a big incentive. If they have a good week and they complete everything that we ask of them, which is quite a bit, when they do good and they have a good week, they get gift cards and gas cards, and it's just an incentive. We become family. 18 to 24 months we spend with them. We get to know them. We see their worst. We see them at their best. And the goal here is to make their lives bigger and better.
They have substantial drug addiction issues. They have substantial criminal histories. They need a lot of support, and I'm grateful that the community is willing to support this kind of a program.